everybody, it's Fiona and today I'm here to talk about one of my favourite series because it is getting a prequel this year. Now most of you will have heard of this series. It is of course the Old Kingdom series by Garth Nix. I don't actually have my first one because it's already on loan to somebody because I made them borrow it because it's amazing. The whole point of this video today is I want to talk about how amazing this series is. So the way I'm going to tell you how this series is amazing, if you haven't read it already, is this. So I originally got Sabriel as an audiobook from my dad back in 2002, something like that. This was back on cassette as well. I listened to Sabriel pretty much every night for about a year. I absolutely fell in love with it and I could not get over it, and the fact that the audiobook was so well done, the characters were so well portrayed. I've read it since then and still loved it. It is an amazing series. So I'm here with my top 5 reasons why you should read the Old Kingdom series. So of course the first point would be Sabriel herself. She is a fantastic female lead. Before I listened to Sabriel as an audio, I hadn't read that many books with a strong female lead, and she is a strong female lead, but she still has the emotional attachments to people like her father, and she's very much in a world unknown to her, kind of, because she's been in her school for so long and everything is just thrust upon her and she's like, what do I do now? And it's a kind of coming of age story in its own way, but it's this fantastically created one, and Sabriel is just an amazing character. The second reason you should read the Old Kingdom series is Mogget. Now in this series Mogget looks like a cat, but he is not a cat. But the fact that he looks like a cat meant that I loved him a lot. He is the dry humour of Sabriel, which you don't really expect when you start reading it, but Mogget is great, and most of my memories are from the audiobook, so I remember Mogget in a certain way, and the way that Mogget is so involved in the storyline, you don't really realise it, is so well done. He's way more than a cat. He's not just any cat. Oh no, he's not. Reason number 3. Now I can't say the distributable dog. I can't say it to save my life. But again, the dog is kind of like Mogget, but the dog is in the second book, which I actually have, and for some reason I don't have a dust jacket for it. I don't know what happened to that. Who knows? But yes, so the dog is in this one. Again, the dog is kind of the humorous side, and it's just something about the way Garth Nix writes these kinds of characters that I just freaking love. Reason number 4, of course, is the world this is set in. So we have, actually in this edition I actually have a little map, so you can see the Old Kingdom there. It's such a well crafted world, and a beautiful world, and a scary world, and it's amazing how Garth Nix has managed to combine a strong female lead and necromancy into one character and make it work amazingly, and then put it into this crazy world about necromancy, about death, without it being really blooming disturbing. It's absolutely fascinating, and I've never read anything like it. My 5th and final reason you should read the Old Kingdom series is because there are lots of relationships. Not just romantic relationships. I do adore some of the romantic relationships in this series. They are portrayed really well, but there's also the relationships between family and people who feel like family. There's a relationship between Sabriel and her father, the Abhorsen, in the first book, and that again tugs at my heartstrings. Anything to do with a father-daughter bond has me. That's it. That has me. I have a very strong connection to my dad, so anything that replicates that means that I will pay attention. And then in the last 2 books we have sort of these relationships become more and more important and sometimes more strained. but the relationships are still there and they are brilliant. The characters react to each other and it's so well done. I adored this series growing up. As you can tell, I went and got these in hardback when they came out, and you can tell that these are some of my favourite books. They're very well loved. I mean, the dust jacket on this is ruined. Garth Nix is one of my favourites authors. I read his slightly younger series, the Mr. Monday, can't remember, Keys something or other, can't remember the name of the series, but yeah, that one, I read all of that, I loved it. Confusion of Princes, I love that. He is just a fantastic writer who knows how to write so many different kinds of books, so many different kinds of characters, and I feel like I'm going on a bit now, but I need you guys to read this series. It is amazing, and I'm now going to go and hunt down, hopefully, a hardback copy of Clariel, because after this video I think I need one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!